Tonight we are driving the brand new Citroen C4. This is the hybrid version, which come with one petrol engine, 1.2 pure tech, 3 cylinders in line. It's combined with a 6-speed e-DCT automatic transmission, 136 horsepower. It's the same engine hybrid system that Stellantis group use it also on other models. Like for example, I tested last week the brand new Opel Grandland. It used the same configuration, same hybrid engine. Also Peugeot, some of the Peugeot cars. More detail, more technical data you will find out in the review video, so definitely stay close and check out the other video, because there I give you all the technical data information. We will test drive in the daytime, and then I give you all the information about how is to drive this car. In this video we will just enjoy driving in the nighttime, so I will show you the ambient light and we will see the ambience in the night, plus we will see the headlamps, how they work and so on. Basically this is the way it looks when you unlock the car. This is the way it looks when you lock the car. It doesn't have crazy fancy LED light system or animation system, but the good part is that we have a new design language regarding the lighting system, which look very, very good. I saw it, I think a few months ago at, if I remember well, where I saw it first time, I think it's Paris, was the first time when they revealed the new C5X, which have kind of the same design language of the tail lights, which look really good, really unique for Citroen. It looks quite nice. Also in the front, the car, as you can see right here, it comes with full LED for the low beam and also the high beam. It's a bright white light which look extremely well. Also when you unlock the car from the front, it has this simple layout, kind of an animation, so they kind of turn on, then the daytime running light turn on the lower end where it comes the turning signal, which I will show you also in a separate video. They're really nice. I mean, the new design language, the new layout looks super cool, and I like the fact that the headlamps are pretty powerful, they are pretty bright, and I will show you as we go forward. They are not matrix LED headlamps, they are simple LED light, but they are crazy bright. Also the low beam, also the high beam. Electric folding mirror, this is the key, by the way. It comes with keyless entrance. It has also a light here which illuminate the ground in the nighttime. It's very useful and it looks quite nice. The interior have also some simple yellowish light there. It's not LED, it's a simple halogen light. But man, regarding the seats, they are one of the best comfortable seats which you can get these days on the market in a super good price. So this car, it start under 28,000 euro is the starting price for this version that I have with me, but I think it's even cheaper in this configuration. Anyway, I will leave all the technical data and information about the car in the description of this video. I don't want to lose too much time, I just want to drive and enjoy, but I will have a few other videos on my channel where I give you all the technical data, so I'm not going to lose the time anymore in this video speaking about that. Press the brake. This is the start engine button. This is the way it looks when you start the car. Also it has a nice animation when you go inside the car. This is the head-up display directly on this glass plastic piece where you have a lot of information right there. We will talk about that in the test drive video, because there you can see the information regarding the autopilot and the cruise control. I really like the layout of the screens. I drive the car today and I have to be honest, I really like the information that they give you. I think it's pretty complex and it's probably one of the best regarding the best hybrid car that gives you a lot of infos, because there are so many hybrid cars on the market these days, and even premium, even more expensive, but none of them give you as many detail as this car, and you will be surprised. Here we have the layout of the new multimedia system. Probably you already saw it. It's a little bit different in terms of graphics, but kind of the same hardware and system as Stellantis group use it on the car. I love the fact that we have physical button almost everywhere. Also behind the physical button we have a light, so a background light. We will drive first in eco mode. By the way, it comes with three different driving modes: Eco, Normal and Sport. And I like the fact that everything, it's easy to adjust. Even the climatic system, still they use physical button, and super easy to adjust the temperature, and it's quite cool. This is the graphic that shows you what happened with the energy in real time. I told you I love to see this on hybrid cars. I want all the hybrid cars have this screen and this information, this graphic that shows me when it's running the electric motor, when it's running the petrol engine, what happened with the energy in real time. This is super cool. From here we will reset, of course, the consumption on trip 1, and we will check also the consumption for our trip. Basically, I don't need a climatic system because it's perfect temperature, 15 degrees outside. And then you can also change the graphic. If you want to see the navigation here on the screen, you can have the navigation. If you want to see those autopilot, semi-autopilot systems, you can see them here and information about them. And this power, what happened with the power when you use energy, when you recuperate, and so on. But I love this screen. I love this graphic that shows me what happened with the energy. Let me turn off this and then let's start driving. This is the low beam right now, and you can see it's super clear. It's a bright white light. This is the high beam, super powerful. Look at this, how powerful it is. I will wait for those cars to pass. I don't want to scare them, but you can definitely see that the light, it's pretty bright. So yeah, from my point of view, it's great. Plus it has cornering. Look at this. You see, I go left and right. Look at this, left, and you have cornering light. So you go left and right. The fog lamp will turn on, so left and right. You can see right now it's on, and right now it's off, and then it's on there, and then it's off, and then it's on right now. Super cool, right? So anyway, I will show you that in a separate video. I will have a video where I show you the lights in the nighttime so you can see a little bit better. Now let's start driving. Put it in drive. Super simple, just like that. We have this shift-by-wire transmission, or basically, let's wait a little bit. It's another car here that have to pass. Okay, now it's good. I wanna let them go because then I want to show you also the high beam, how it works ahead. So I don't want to scare them, but it's great that at low speeds you have this cornering light because it shows you what's down on the ground, so you can see what's down on the ground. Also, the screen in the front doesn't bother you, the head-up display in the nighttime, even though it's on this yeah, kind of a plastic glass. Look at this. This is the, oh man, this is the high beam. This is the low beam. High beam, super powerful. Super powerful. Look at this. Look at this. It's crazy powerful. This is it. Yeah, it's more than enough. I mean, it's just perfect the way it is. And then you go left, you see, and here it's super dark. So it's great to have that light because you never know what it's down on the ground in a completely dark environment. Now, yeah, as we go in this video, probably I will give you also, I guess, a few information about the car.
The road,
this is basically the hybrid, the hybrid system. They call it mild hybrid, but it's like a mild hybrid plus. And now they call it only.
Turn right.
Now they call it only. Yeah, let me delete this because I don't want to bother us. So before they call it mild hybrid, but now it's the most interesting mild hybrid. So Peugeot was the first, if I'm not wrong, who came with this mild hybrid plus system. What that's supposed to mean, it has a 48-volt battery. It has an electric motor which powered the car only in electric mode. Like right now we are driving only in electric mode as long as you have enough battery. So usually mild hybrid cars doesn't do that. Before didn't do that. Now I see more cars manufacturers come with this idea. But you know, the great part is that the battery is not that big, right? So it's not that heavy. They didn't add too much weight to the car, right? So that's great because you're driving in electric mode. And from my experience today, I just travel only in the city in super crowded areas. So the most crowded place, like for 1 hour and something. And I had the experience to drive at around 60% of the time in the city. It was in electric mode, which is incredible. I mean, for such a small battery, for not a full hybrid, for a non-full hybrid, it's really good performance. What I notice also, it's very smooth, the transition between electric and the petrol engine. Even though you hear it sometimes, most of the times it's extremely smooth. It's work really good. And also another advantage, I noticed that when you release the acceleration pedal, even though you don't have other B mode or recuperation mode levels, it's just one level, the normal standard. It's pretty powerful, so you can anticipate the traffic, so the car recuperates some energy back into the battery, which is super convenient and it's great because it's efficient. You recuperate a lot of energy. 4.6 4.7 liter is the estimated VLTP consumption on this car. We will see what kind of numbers we can get. Also definitely check out the test drive on the daytime, because there I test it a little bit more in the crowded city on the highway at high speed, so there you can get more information. Other than that, what else is important regarding this car? More detail, as I said, I will leave it in the description. Now, okay, I know what it's important. We have hydraulic frequency adaptive suspension with dual chamber on the front and single chamber on the rear. So that means the suspension, you probably know this, the Citroen, it's one of the best when it comes to comfort over the bumps and comfortable seats. And yeah, on this C4 they keep that, and I'm super happy. And keeping in mind at what kind of price they sell this car, the comfort is extremely good. So I definitely like it. So yeah, they have definitely special setup. We will talk about that in the review video, and also I will try to, in a test drive video, which I will do it tomorrow, I will try to bring more information so you can have all the picture, the full picture regarding this car and regarding the performance of this car. You saw there we have a few holes around there. It's very comfortable going over the bumps there. Now you can see right here the headlamps are just perfect the way they are. Regarding the lights illuminating the road, we will go on some darker road, but yeah, from my point of view, they're perfect. I mean, in this price range, they are more than perfect. Also, the ambient inside the car, you can also play with the brightness of the screens. If you don't want the screen to be so bright, you can dim them down a little bit. But I like the fact that, you know, the screens are on dark mode, so that wouldn't affect you too much. The car doesn't have ambient light. I mean, doesn't have great ambient light inside. It has here some ambient light in this space, but I like the fact that, you know, when you're driving in the night, you don't want to have too much light in the car. You want to have as less light as possible. So probably most of the people that have a lot of ambient light inside the cars, they will turn it off, because it's annoying, at least at long trips. I know that, because, you know, when I drive my car, I try to close the screen, all the screens, when I drive at long trips, because it start to make you tired, artificial light. So yeah, you want to have as less artificial light as possible in the nighttime in order to drive longer without being tired. Of course, it comes with autopilot system, which you can activate it from here. I will show you that also tomorrow. Let me try to change the graphic in order to show you. Right now the car, it stays between the lanes, it's accelerating, it's braking, it's keeping the distance. And I noticed that Stellantis group and Citroen autopilot and system work extremely well. So it's between the best out there on the market. It stays perfectly between the lanes, accelerating depending on the speed, and it's good. It's really good. And of course we will talk about that tomorrow, as we will have a little bit more time. Now here it's a little bit more darker, so we can see a little bit better what's going on ahead. So you can see for yourself. Oh man, look at this. It's illuminating all those areas and all the panels with the information, and you can see the street ahead extremely well. So nothing to comment. From 1 to 10, I will give it a 9 to the lighting system. It's extremely well. So what could be better than this? Probably this with metrics or adaptive, you know, like other than that, this is really good. Now what else? Now you can see I released the acceleration. It's just kind of a brake. It's not super powerful like electric cars, but it's pretty powerful for a mild hybrid plus, I call it. Let me call it only hybrid, but it's hard to explain to many people. Other than that, the turning circle, it's extremely good. The steering wheel, it's light, it's assisted, it's easy to drive. The car feels light. and it is pretty light for this system at around 1,500 and something kilograms. For a hybrid system, it's pretty good from my view. And right now you see we drive only in electric mode. As long as you have enough battery and you're driving steady and not press the acceleration hard, it's driving in electric. And you can see right now we get out of the highway, and right now in this city around here you're driving electric. And that's why I tell you the transition, it's smooth, it's nice, you barely notice it. It's not the smoothest. I cannot say it's the smoothest on the market. It's get even smoother, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It is between the best. Yeah, easy to go around in the curve, easy to go around. Look at it, here we have some bumps and it goes so good. The seats are very comfortable, and the seats are made special to work in combination with the suspension. They have some extra 15mm foam installed on it, which although absorb the bumps and imperfection from the road. So they really work a lot. Citroen work a lot on the comfort. So if you want to have a budget car with quite the best comfort, you should look at Citroen. Definitely Citroen make one of the most comfy cars. So yeah, if you're a person of comfort and you love comfort, Citroen, it's one of that company which you should definitely check out. And you can hear a little bit the electric motor, how it's running in the background. You can see right now it was electric, and now the petrol engine is kicking. In eco mode, the car will try to give you as much as less power, when you press acceleration smoothly, and also the car will try as much as possible to drive in electric mode. But if you switch to sport mode, the petrol engine will be most of the time on, and in normal mode will be a nice mix to give you even power. And also you see over the bumps here, smooth, pretty smooth. Love those seats, love the comfort. Also the driving position here is pretty good. From what I read on Citroen, the eye view, it's at around 1 meter 22 centimeters, which is like a crossover, a little bit higher, even though the ground clearance is not super high. The point of view of driver, it's higher than in a sedan, which is good because you have a good visibility around the car. You can see right now recuperate with green. You can see the green graphic there when you recuperate. Now this intersection is quite strange. I have to go right, but in the same time I have to go left. So how should I use the turning signals, right? Because I want to show these guys I want to go there, so to stop to let me in, and I have to go like that, but in the same time I want to go right. It's kind of confusing sometimes. And these people here in Romania, they are so nice. I mean, you see how nice they are. I think I will catch Christmas here waiting for them to let me go in. You see, they are super nice people, man. I mean, the nicest people in the world. In traffic, you find it here in Romania. I mean, you probably stay here for the whole summer until they finish passing, and then you can go in. Anyway, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, I'm just informing you. And right now everything it's off. What kind of consumption we have until now? We have like 4 liter. Oh, that's good. That's good. You can get great consumption on this Citroen. I'm pretty sure about that. With this hybrid system, you can get extremely good consumption. So we have beaten the VLTP until now, which is pretty good, right? We have, of course, good condition, almost perfect conditions, just a little bit of traffic around here, but it's still good. It's still good. This is what you should expect from a hybrid, or basically this is what you should expect from a full hybrid. But this one, full hybrids usually they have a bigger battery, right? So this one doesn't have, they hold a little bit more energy, so you are able to drive more in electric. But I feel like this combination, I mean, because if you make the battery too big, then it's too heavy, the car, and then you lose energy in other direction, right? And you have to somehow balance the weight with all the other stuff, with how much energy can hold and with how much energy can use. And if you balance it and balance this stuff, you should get to a compromise, a perfect compromise. And I think Stellantis group with this engine really managed to find the right compromise. Plus the car feels relatively light. You don't feel like you're having a hybrid. You know, the suspension are fantastic. One thing that I think they should improve is the sound insulation from down, because sometimes when you go over big, huge bumps, holes basically, you hear a little bit of noise from down there. But in terms of comfort, it's fabulous. But anyway, we will test the sound insulation tomorrow as well. Look at the ground, look at the turning circle. It's so good. It's so good, it's so light, it's so easy to go around the corners. I love it. I like it. I like it. It feels compact, it feels nice. That's a nice, comfy car. Let's go in the parking lot around here. Try to find a parking lot. I want to show you also the cameras in the nighttime. You can see the head-up display, the way it looks directly there. You can adjust it from here. I love the fact that we have physical button even for head-up display to adjust the position of the head-up display. This is fabulous. This is really, really useful. Now, if you want to park the car, press the brake, put the shift-by-wire transmission forward in reverse, and you have this reverse. You have rear camera and front camera, and those two cameras, look at this, they have both those line assist which guide you and help you park. And not only that, but they kind of also map the ground, so you can see exactly where you are. So it looks like a bird eye view. No, it is a bird eye view, but it looks like you have 360 degrees camera. In the beginning I was thinking maybe this is a 360 degrees camera, but it's not. You have the front wide, rear wide, and you have this rear or front camera plus the bird eye view. It's extremely useful. I like it. I really like this system. I think it confuse you in the beginning in the good way. So that's fantastic. I love it. Now, what kind of numbers we can get? So let me show you the consumption. 4.3 liters. It's pretty good, man. It's good, man. It's good. And then you can see the graphic here, what happened with energy in real time. It's quite fine. I like also the ambient behind those buttons. It's pleasant in the nighttime. That was the test drive in the nighttime, guys. All the technical data are in the description. Of course, I will have a series of videos with this C4. Definitely check out the other videos, because there I will give you more information. I want to try to make these videos more compact. I don't want to make the videos longer, so I try to put the information, you know, exactly where it's supposed to be, so people come in this video to see how it's in the nighttime, how it's to drive it in the nighttime. So if I talk too much about technical data, then it will be super long, will be boring. So it's not about driving in the nighttime. So I try to keep it more compact. So I want to deliver a little bit faster information, so that will be more yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea, so write me in the comment if you think it's a good idea. But anyway, all the series with videos, definitely check it out. You will find out everything about this Citroen C4. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Love you all as always. See you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.